Alright, so let's say you're given this diagram here, and the question asks you, if theta equals 1 rad, the radius is 1 meter, what is the distance of s? Start, what are radians? Radians are the most natural way to measure an angle theta, but what exactly does radians measure? It measures the ratio of two lengths, r, the radius of the circle, and s, the arc path length. So we can visualize this by drawing this circle here of radius 1 meter. If we rotate by an angle theta equals 1 rad, we identify that the arc path length is going to be this path length here. This is the length that the vector traverses while being rotated by an angle theta. And from the definition of radians, we identify that theta is the ratio of s over r, where s is the arc length and r is the radius of the circle. We can multiply both sides by r, isolate for the arc path length s, and if we plug in theta equal to 1 rad and r equal to 1 meter, we get that the arc length is equal to 1 meter. So this is the arc length of the path traversed when theta is equal to 1 radian. Note, radians are ignored in the answer because radians can be taken as a dimensionless unit. So if we look at when we multiply the radians and the meters, the radians is completely ignored. And that's because radians is a ratio between two lengths, so it doesn't actually have a unit. So if we rotate a vector of length r by angle theta equal to 1 rad, the arc length, which is denoted by this question mark, is going to be equal to the r vector. I put 1 rad, sorry about that, guys, that's a error. So the key takeaways is that theta in radians represents the ratio of the arc length s divided by the radius of the circle r.